Hello dear children, welcome to my channel. This is Reema Singh, your English teacher, and today I am going to explain class 10th poem Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. Dear children, if we really want to understand a poem, it is very important to understand the poet first. So let me tell you something about Robert Frost. Robert Frost was born on 26 March 1874 in San Francisco. Frost spent most of his adult life in rural England. He attended Dartmouth and Harvard but never earned a degree, and as a young man with a growing family, he attempted to write poetry while working on a farm or teaching in a school. The early days of his life were very struggling. American editors rejected his submitted poems. With considerable pluck, Frost moved with his family to England in 1912, and the following year a London publisher brought out his first book. After publishing the second book, Frost returned to America, determined to win a reputation in his own country, which he gradually achieved, and very soon he became one of the country's best loved poets. Dear children, do you know his well-known poem, The Road Not Taken, is based on his personal life experiences. Before moving towards the poem, let's have a look on its glossary. The first word is shoe down. It means threw down. Next word is dust, which means very fine particles of dry dirt, sand, etc. or something that has no value. Third word is hemlock. Hemlock is actually a poisonous tree with white flowers. And dear children, do you know this tree has a great historical significance also, as its poison was used to kill Socrates. And the last word is root, which means wasted or spoiled. So let's begin the poem. Dust of Snow is a beautiful poem composed by Robert Frost. This poem signifies the importance of small things that sometimes seem simple but have a larger significance in our times of depression or hopelessness. It goes like this. The way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Once, the poet was greatly depressed. The weather was not good as the snow was falling. So in order to take shelter, he had to stand under a hemlock tree. And as I have told you, that hemlock is a poisonous tree. And when he looked up, he saw a crow sitting on it. He felt that his day had been wasted, as he had seen three bad omens: the snowfall that symbolizes difficulties and nothingness, the hemlock tree, which is a poisonous tree and represents death, and the crow, which is again a symbol of death and bad luck. But suddenly, the crow flapped his wings and a small particle of snow fell onto the poet. The touch of the soft snow made him feel relaxed, and his mood was completely changed. He realized that it all happened because of the things which he was considering as bad omens, but actually they proved to be of great significance and saved some part of his day that he had almost wasted. The poet actually wants to tell us that sometimes small things or small incidents can be of great significance. So we should not underestimate them. We should never be hopeless. If we try, we can always get something good even in the worst situations. It all depends on our perception. Dear students, I hope you have understood this poem very well. In our next session, we will talk about the structure of this poem and the poetic devices that have been used here. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Goodbye.